Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's your guy Dwayne from D.M.S. Scents. This is going to be a tag video. I got tagged in this video from Jeremy at the House of Colossus. Good brother. Go over there and check his channel out. He always shouts us small channels out. And guys, go over there. If you haven't watched any of his videos, go ahead and do it. My tag is going to be open, but I do want to give a special tag to a couple guys. They up and coming channels as well. And the first one is going to be H2O. Go over there and check his channel out. He do a lot of niche designer things of that nature. So give him a check out. And the next one I'm going to shout out is Fragrance and Fashion with Ron Johnson. Go check these guys out. Get them some numbers. Get them some support. And let's keep it rolling, guys. Like I said, my tag is going to be open. This is 7 head turning fragrances. So these are mine. They're not in no particular order. These just what I wear, and I have had heads turn. Have got compliments from them. So let's get into it. The first one. This one is a fragrance that's not talked about. I think people got scared off with the bottle, and I didn't let that deter me. I wanted to smell it. I fell in love with it right away. It's a rose-based fragrance, guys. If you have any issues with rose, I can see how this one could become challenging. But it's definitely a head turner, and it's definitely a room filler in a good way. They come from the house of Machino, and the fragrance is Toy Boy. The bottle, I think we don't even have to talk about it. I think the bottle kind of scared off people. It's a unisex scent, but definitely a head turner. Get your nose on this. If you don't have it, it can be a little challenging, but just give it a shot. Machino's Toy Boy. All right, the next one comes from it's a niche house, guys. And I really don't have a lot of niche fragrances, but I wanted to try them, so I started with the decants, and that works better for me. Because if you don't like it, you didn't spend a ton of money on it, and you're just not gonna have that big bottle just sitting there. And this one comes from the house of Gerjoff, and this is 1861 Renaissance. Like I said, a little decant. I wore this a couple times. I mainly wore this when I was in Houston. Let me choose my words wisely on this one. It's not that it's challenging. The first initial burst is difficult because it has that lemon lime, mandarin, and bergamot. It's like I said, it's challenging at first. When it dries down like 10 to 15 minutes later, that's when this becomes a very pleasant scent. It's sweet, it's dry, if that makes sense. It has like a powdery, I don't think it's powdery. Anybody has that dry powdery feel to it. And you definitely are gonna have head turns when you wear this. It's a compliment getter, but it's a little challenging first spray. So this is not a blind buy fragrance. I will probably just get a decant like I did before you even commit to buying a bigger bottle. And it comes from the house of Gerjoff. This is 1861 Renaissance. All right, guys, the next one. I just got this one, just added this to my collection. It's come from the house of Azzaro. This is Most Wanted perfume. Simple stunner. If you want to smell like sexy caramel, put your nose on this one. I wore this one day, a couple weeks ago, and no lie, I got a compliment in the gas station, and I got a compliment at the rental car place where I was doing service at. They like, man, somebody smells sweet. It smelled like, it said like taffy apples. I don't equate this with taffy apples, but I knew what they was trying to say. And it definitely has a caramel note in it. And it's very sweet, long lasting, definitely a head turner. Get your nose on this one. If you don't have it, I think I paid $90 for this in a gift box set or something like that, local Macy's, but definitely a head turner. Next fragrance, it comes from the house of Moth, and this is Club Dului. We don't even have to go any farther talking about this right here. This here, pineapple, lemon lime, pledge. Yeah, I said pledge. Because when you first spray it, everybody gonna have that. It smells like lemony cleaner. The dry down is what this goes crazy at. This is always gonna be a compliment getter. It's always gonna be a room filler. And let me a quick story about this. When I talked about this so much at work, so many of the guys bought this fragrance. And we was having a meeting one time, and one of the guys said, "Damn, Dwayne, you could tell you didn't talked about this because everybody was smelling like this." And it's this one right here, Club Dului. If you want something cheap and it has the same similar DNA of Creed and Ventus, get your nose on this. This is goated. I mean, it's goated. It's goated as a clone. This the one. And I wear this a lot, and I have got tons of compliments with this one, and you will too. All right, guys, bringing up the rear, but it's not a rear fragrance. It's an upfront fragrance. It's a loud fragrance, so you have to be careful with this one. This one is a head turner and a room filler in a great way. And it comes from the House of Paris Corner. And the fragrance is Ministry of Boo Sac. This right here, I made the mistake and put 7 to 8 sprays with this when I first got this. And when I tell you, people were smelling this 2 blocks away damn near. I'm exaggerating, but you can imagine how strong this is and how this just came a room filler. It was a head turner. It got mixed reactions. A lot of people liked it, and a lot of people was like, man, somebody smelled good, and then somebody said somebody's loud. You never want to be that one to hear somebody saying it's loud, because 9 times out of 10, if you're a frag head and you hear that, it's you. You didn't put too much damn fragrance on. But guys, this right here, like I said, 3 spray minimum, maximum. Don't go any farther than that 3, because this is going to be a head turner, room filler, but you don't want to run nobody away from it. This is my time, guys. I had fun with this one. I hope everybody enjoyed this list. Tags is open. Want to send a special tag out to H2O and Fragrance and Fashion, Ron Johnson. With that being said, guys, have a good one. Let me see your list. Tell me what your scent of the day was, your scent of the night. Talk to you later.